Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to highlight the 5 altcoins I think are going to do so very well in this bull market. And there's a few people that are obviously starting to cotton on to one or two of these. But look, some of these will open your eyes. There's a lot going on. I've got my ear to the ground and I'm hearing things. And it looks like there could be some really positive news for some of these altcoins. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right, let's go. So we're going to start here and we're going to start with Oasis, smart privacy for Web3 and AI. Look, I've mentioned this on a video last month that I think this one's going to go on to do really well. And look, I'm really passionate and strong in my conviction that something very special is going to happen when it comes to Oasis, ticker ROSE. Definitely a project to be going and doing your research on. I've already said that I believe privacy is going to be a really big deal coming into the bull run, and perhaps even when we go into the next bear market. I do think that privacy is going to be a really big sector. There's going to be a lot of talk about it. There's going to be a lot of buzz about it. You know, just remember going back to 2020 when we were highlighting the tokenization of real world assets, when we were talking about AI and, you know, the sectors are going to blossom. We've seen that. And look, the next one we've been talking about for the last 2 years is privacy, compliant privacy. And look, this one is in privacy, Web3, and AI. This is a really big group of narratives that is going to be very lucrative for investors, in my opinion. Obviously not financial advice, just treat this as entertainment purposes only, but I do think this one's going to do really well. Now, it's currently up 4.44%. This is off the back of a bit of a pullback. This is a pre-recorded video, just so we're clear. I've been traveling to Nang, and look, I'm probably setting up my studio as this is going out, ready for tomorrow's video. But look, this is a really awesome project that I think people should be doing their research on. Listen to me. We've been talking about some of these projects in our members section in the Discord. You don't want to be missing out on these projects. Honestly, we've been accumulating some of these in the bear market for good reason. And I'm trying to explain, maybe I'm articulating it poorly, I don't know. You can let me know in the comments below the reasons why I'm so bullish on these projects, right? And why I think they're going to do really well this bull market. So the next one is Near Protocol. So Near Protocol, layer 1 blockchain. Again, I think this one's going to do really well. Lots of partnerships. And what I would say about this project is it's easy for developers to build on, right? And that is really important. When you think about what drives price, you know, you've got to have an ecosystem, right? We've seen what's happened with 1 or 2 projects, which I'll be talking about a little bit later. They've got an influx of, you know, TVL and, you know, lots of volume that comes in from building, you know, a really strong ecosystem. Now, you know, Near Protocol's got all the tools and everything necessary to go do that, right? I think this is a really awesome project. I think it's going to go on to do really well. Don't sleep on Near Protocol. It's currently up 2.32% in the past 24 hours at $4.78. Again, I think that this is an absolute steal. And look, again, one we've been accumulating in the bear market, one we've been talking to members about for over 2 years. I think this one is going to do really well. Moving on, and it's 𝗖𝗢. Now, 𝗖𝗢 is one that we, again, have been talking to members about for a long time. We bought into this one during the bear market. And what I would say is this is a project that has a really good programming language, very secure programming language, very much in I guess, the same breath that I talked about Near Protocol. It's also very easy to use for developers, and the fact that it's so secure with a programming language, for me, I think it's gonna do really well. And you know how I was talking about a big influx of, you know, volume and all that wonderful stuff. That was 𝗖𝗢. 𝗖𝗢 has had that. It's done very similar stuff to what Solana did in the previous bear market, bull market. And because of that, I think that it's priming up to do really, really well this bull market, just like we've seen with Solana. So this is one to definitely keep an eye on. Obviously, people are cottoned onto it already. But look, I think that this one, again, is going to have a bit of hype about it now. And there is another one, so stay tuned, that is going to get the same level of hype because it uses the same programming language. And I think it's going to, be yeah, it's going to be right up there. It's going to do something very similar to Sui, in my opinion. So it's up 0.90% in the past 1 day at $1.71. Again, I think that this is a really, really good, strong project for this bull market. The next one is Aptos. And like Aptos for me is using the same programming language. I think that actually, when I think to all of the events that I've been to, Aptos were all of them, all over the world. We've been Dubai, we've been Paris, we've been to Kuala Lumpur for another crypto event. We've been to Singapore for Token 2049. So everywhere I look, Aptos are there, and again, very easy to use in the same way I talked about 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. Very great programming language, easy for developers to use. It's just a matter of time before this one blossoms, in my opinion. And it's great people behind the project as well. I got to meet Mo in Paris. So for me, I think that this is a really interesting project that I think is going to go on to do really well. You can let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. It's at $8.93. It's up 6.33%. I think this is one that's going to get a lot of traction. Time will tell whether I'm right or wrong on that, but definitely one to look into. I think that I'm right, obviously, and my conviction is very, very high on this play. So the final one that I want to highlight is 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗀. Again, I think this one's going to do really, really well. I think it's well priced. I think because of that, when we start to get people come back into crypto, because at the moment, in my opinion, there's not a lot of people in crypto, right? They're not here. It's just people from the previous cycle that are still here. Not all of those people are still here, but the likes of you and I, we're still here. We're still looking at crypto. We're still looking at the projects. We're the ones that are going to go on to do really, really well, be successful. We're like part of that very small percentile of individuals that withstand a bear market, accumulate in a bear market in preparation for the big moves to the upside that actually brings people into the space, and they end up holding the bag. So for me, 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗀 is going to be right up there again. I think that this one is going to get a load of adoption. It's currently down 1.47% at 14 cent 82. Definitely one to be doing your research on. But as I mentioned, I'm not a financial advisor. I treat this purely as entertainment purposes only. It's my opinion on the market. There's a few of these projects that I've already bought into. There's a couple that I haven't purchased just yet, but I am monitoring and looking for a good price. Definitely worth checking out our free Discord. The link is in the description of the video. Absolutely free to join. Over 7,000 people supporting one another navigate the space safely. Not only that, there's some great resources in there to help you be successful when investing in cryptocurrency. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you from Da Nang tomorrow.